Jivaka Sutta. At a time when the Buddha was residing at the Nigrodharama in Kimbulvatpura, many Samanera bhikkhus were making noise while preparing seats for the visitors and sharing the offerings with the Sangha. The Tathagata banished those Samanera bhikkhus from the vihara for making such a noise. Everyone banished were new entrants to the sasana. The Maha-Brahma, who saw this, approached the Buddha, paid respects, sat aside and requested Tathagata to have pity and pardon the banished bhikkhus. The Blessed One gave them permission. The Brahma circumambulated the Buddha, paid respects and departed. Thereafter the Tathagata signaled Venerable Ananda to recall the banished bhikkhus. Venerable Ananda recalled the bhikkhus. Those bhikkhus approached the Buddha fearfully and sat aside. The Tathagata, considering what Dhamma Desana was suitable for these bhikkhus who were banished because of material objects, decided on Pindiya Lopa Desana and delivered it. Pindiya Lopa Sutta is another name for it. The meaning of the Jivaka Sutta. Bhikkhus living by begging for alms is the worst form of livelihood. It is an insult to say, "Take a plate and beg for food." Noble sons get into this lowly livelihood in expectation of a noble result. Those noble sons were not captured by the king for committing crimes. Are not those captured by robbers, and not those who have run away due to inability to settle debts? Not those who ordained because they were unable to live lay lives. They considered that it is beneficial to end the suffering caused by sadness, lamentation, sorrow, melancholy, distress of mind, and entered this lowly life. Bhikkhus, if a noble son who ordained with such high expectations is fond of others' property, is strongly attached to sense pleasures, has a mind putrefied with ill will, has a wicked mind, wicked thoughts, has a deluded mind, has no intelligence, has no calm mind, has an agitated mind, and has uncontrolled sense organs. Bhikkhu, such a bhikkhu is like a useless firebrand, burning at both ends, and soiled by excrement in the middle. He is a person who has deteriorated as layman, and deteriorated from the Samanera status, which is to be achieved by learning, practice, and realization. The Blessed One declared this fact. The meaning of the stanzas: the unfortunate person who has deteriorated as layman and as a samana in learning, practice, and realization is being destroyed and scattered, will be destroyed like the firebrand in the charnel ground. There are many who have ropes round their necks without any discipline. These sinners will be born in hell because of their unwholesome acts. It is better for the indisciplined, immoral person to swallow red-hot iron balls than to consume food offered by people. The Tathagata taught this sutta not for the immoral, but for those bhikkhus who consume food supplied by people without performing necessary duties, meditating or learning the Dhamma, not doing what other bhikkhus do, waste time getting together with such other people to play games, engage in low talk, sensual pleasures, and sleeping. Although they have some morality, their life is very immature. The Tathagata has shown the lowly nature of living by begging for alms, as it has been delivered to a group of people who live by such means. Living on food received from others in whatever manner is lowly. It is because of this living on others' offerings that bhikkhus are subject to insults and criticism by people. People do not insult so much bhikkhus who live by begging for alms. It is the bhikkhus who consume food brought to the temple who are insulted most. Therefore, living on food brought to the temple is lower than living by begging for alms. A person who has entered the samana life and does not accept the food offered by others but earn his own living is also considered lowly. That too subjects such a person to insults. The person who entered the samana life should live for the sake of others. The Tathagata arranged this lowly means of living dependent on others' help for the benefit of both bhikkhus and laymen. The Tathagata prepared this lowly means of living especially with a noble intention, that is, overcoming suffering in samsara and attaining nibbana, not making an effort to achieve it by lazily wasting time after taking papaja, is a childish act like preparing and sowing a field with much effort and hardship and not collecting the harvest. The noble result of nibbana cannot be achieved merely by taking papaja and morality. To achieve it, one must learn the Buddha, Dhamma and practice meditation without laziness. Therefore it was declared, Naidam sitilam marabha naidam appena tamasa nibbanam adhigattabam sabbagantapamojunam. Bhikkhu Samyutta. Nibbana, which is release from all attachments, cannot be achieved by slight effort or middle-level effort, is its meaning. Those who receive papaja in this Buddha Sasana, which cannot be achieved in millions of eons, should try to achieve great results.